First up is this super easy banana almond butter ice cream. It's a game changer. It is so good. The ingredients that you will need are frozen bananas. I've chopped up probably about 3, almond butter, almond milk, a little bit of honey, and cacao nibs. First, we're going to add the frozen bananas to a blender. We're going to start it off on medium speed, but it's not going to blend very well. So at this point, we're going to add some almond milk to kind of help that situation. Then we're going to continue to blend. You're going to have to stop pretty often because it gets clogged up very easily. So just take a spoon or a fork and just kind of declump that mixture like so. Then when it gets fairly smooth, we're going to add about I would say a tablespoon of almond butter and a tablespoon of honey. And just continue to blend and stop and declog and blend more until it gets nice and smooth. And this is what your finished product should look like. All we're gonna do now is just add some cacao nibs on top and just stir it up, and that's it. Number 2, this is a cinnamon toast crunch vibe. All you're gonna need is cinnamon toast rice cakes. These are brown rice cakes, so I think those may be a little bit healthier. Almond butter, pepitas, and cacao nibs. This is also really good with honey. I just didn't want the extra sugar, so you can always add that if it's not enough sweetness for you. So yeah, all it is just almond butter on a cinnamon rice cake, and we're just gonna add the pepitas and cacao nibs, and that's it. And last but certainly not least is our dark chocolate superfood bark. I was actually extremely surprised at how easy this was. The ingredients that you will need are goji berries, pumpkin seeds or pepitas, dried cherries, coarse sea salt, and baking chocolate. You could also use chocolate chips, it doesn't matter. I got bittersweet chocolate because they were out of dark chocolate. I'm very sad about that, but I recommend the darker the better because the darker the healthier. First, we're gonna put about 1 inch of water in the bottom of the pan and set it to low heat. Then we're going to place our second pan on top, lay down that chocolate. I ended up using all 3 bars in the package. And then I just used a regular spoon to just kind of stir it up and help aid the melting process. Then it should start getting all smooth and creamy. Make sure all those chunks of chocolate are all melted. And then we're gonna take a baking sheet and parchment paper and just lay down that melted chocolate mixture on top. Now I'm just gonna try to get out the rest of the chocolate with one of these baking utensils. What are these things called? I have no idea what they're called actually. And now I'm just kind of smoothing and thinning it out. Now we're going to place the pepitas or pumpkin seeds on top. The dried cherries are next. And then the goji berries. And lastly, we're just gonna add our coarse sea salt. I felt it was easier to use your fingers to grab the salt rather than using it straight out of the shaker. I feel like you can disperse it a lot more evenly that way. Now we're gonna pop it in the fridge for about an hour. It actually gets solid very quickly. And then we're just gonna break it apart. I found that using your hands is the most effective method. And that is it. That is our dark chocolate superfood bark. I hope you guys enjoyed all of these recipes. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see. And I'll see you guys next week. Make sure to like and subscribe.